Welcome to the Little Red Mitten podcast, where the yarn is plentiful, the projects are ever growing, and finishing things is optional, but encouraged. We're your hosts coming to you from the cozy corners of the shop to chat about all things knitting, making, and occasional crafting chaos. In this episode, we're taking a look at what's come off the needles, what's still hanging out in project bags, and what irresistible new cast-ons we just had to start. Plus, we'll check in on how we did in our latest knit and roll challenge. Did we stick to the plan or completely derail? Spoiler, there may have been some impulse casting on. Grab your favorite whip, pour yourself something warm, and settle in for a stitchy catch-up.
Cool.
So, what?
Is that my second one?
I should number them. Like, I know we went through them.
It is.
Right? And then, like...
Wait, what's this? Why is that? Are we supposed to have two different colors?
Did I circle it wrong?
Yeah, I think that was yours, right?
Yeah. No.
I got mine? Maybe. That was yours.
No, that was yours. So that I've colored them wrong.
Oh, that was yours. This is these two are mine. These two are yours.
That was yours. And that was yours. And that was yours.
No, this was yours.
That was mine?
Mm-hmm. And this one. That's what you colored wrong. Circle it in green. Did you do the right thing?
Yeah, but I thought it was the other way. Okay, do we want to start with this, or do we want to start with cast-ons, whips, FOs?
Cast-ons, whips, FOs.
Great. Do you got any cast-ons?
Yes.
All right, let's see them. Could you just cast that on now?
No, I'm just kidding. I casted it on Saturday. And then I've knit 4 stitches today. So. No, this is a cast on. It is a half. It's a hoe. It's a hoe! Since the last time we recorded, this is a new cast on. And I'm done one sock, and I have the start of a second sock. This is in a Leo and Roxy DK sock, which is only available at the Little Red Mitten. It was here for Leo and Roxy's birthday party, and is available. It's up on the website and everything, right? Yeah. In patches to patches. Color of champions.
Yeah, everybody loves that color. Like when they're like the sweater that we had in the store and stuff. It's
been
a good
pretty
one.
steady since the first year.
Yeah. What pattern was that? Did you say?
No, I didn't. Basic, is that what all that whole fit line is? Basic sock?
Those are everyday socks.
Are they?
I think it's a basic beanie and everyday socks. Right? Or is that's
it's tin can knits. It's tin can knits, yeah.
I think it's an everyday sock, and then
I didn't bring my phone up here. I was gonna say I have it in the app.
I need to.
I actually used the app. So I actually used the app for this project. Tin Can Knits app. And you pick your size, so then you only see instructions for that size.
Yeah, everyday socks.
Which, for a sock, I hardly ever look at the instructions, but I wanted to do it. I wanted to do this pattern to their pattern, where normally for a basic sock like this, I would just be kind of looking to see, if it's a new weight, how many to cast on, kind of idea, and then I'd make my way through. But I went back and checked to see what kind of heel they were doing, and followed it all the way through. So it was nice to work in that.
Yeah, the app's
and
great.
I would find it even more useful for other projects that I have to check the pattern more often.
Yeah, they do like a sweater or something like that, right? Or I don't even know with their shawls and stuff. I don't know how many patterns they have in there yet, but like
most of their patterns are available to be brought into there.
Okay.
So
they did do an update or something.
You can go if you already have it in your Ravelry library. If it's a paid pattern, you can go bring it over. If it's one of their free patterns, it's there in the app available for you. It's really good. So They are everyday socks. I think Julian said that when she found it. It's a 2x2 rib. It gives you an option of a 2x2 or a 1x1. So I did 2x2, and I think just the medium size maybe. It looks pretty big, but adult medium.
Yeah, I don't know what you I have them for the other ones, but not for yours. Like what size?
I'm pretty sure I did the adult medium for that one.
You guys hear me coloring?
Yeah.
I'm just fixing my knit and roll mistakes. Encircling things. That was yours. Finish your oldest whip.
Oh, okay, fine.
Because
it didn't happen.
Knit with my oldest yarn. It wasn't the same time.
No. Okay.
All
anyway,
right.
That's one of my cast-ons. You got cast-ons?
Nope.
You don't have any new cast-ons?
I do.
They're whips or they're whatchamacallit?
They're
FOs.
They're FOs or part of knit and roll, so I don't want to.
Knit and roll. Well, then you should do it during cast-on time, no? Okay,
Yeah,
fine.
whatever.
Fine, I have one more cast-on.
Okay.
I'm going to show all my stuff. I'm like done.
Well, then you go and then I'll go. Oh my goodness gracious me.
Feel it.
Holy moly. Look at that.
It looks like a stocking.
It does. It's exactly
not.
what I was thinking.
It's just like an inside sock, like a bed sock.
Oh, this is the inside of the sock.
Super cozy.
That's amazing.
Did
you hold it double? Or is it just single with?
It is actually basics triple and then mohair.
Oh, wow.
So.
Would that be worsted?
Yeah. Like I followed the worsted pattern. So it's probably bigger than worsted. Well, I went up a needle size too because I didn't want it to be like a fitted sock. I wanted it to slouch in the leg and stuff. So, yes, I think you could totally knit a worsted gauge with the basics because basics is a fine fingering.
Yeah.
And we know when you hold like fingering double, it's more decay. So, anyway, it is super squishy and soft and fast. Anyway, so it's a hoe too, because why wouldn't I just go into this week starting a whole bunch of different socks and not
all the fuzz?
Yeah. So
a lot of people have been talking recently about knitting socks with mohair, like at knit night and stuff like that, and how wonderful they are and stuff.
It really makes stuff really soft. I really like it. And warm if your toes are cold.
See, that my problem is that my feet, like in the winter especially, like my feet are always cold, but I hate having stuff on my feet. Like when I get home, socks and shoes come off. Yeah. Shoes and then socks.
That's why you keep your house way too hot.
I'll tuck my feet up under the covers, but I hate having socks on. I don't know. But maybe I need to make mohair wool socks. That's a thing for the fall. I was gonna say next year, but what pattern did you follow for that one?
I think I just looked at actually the everyday socks again, for worsted weight, and so I cast on just for a cast on, and then I did my own thing from there.
Yeah,
nice. It's 44 stitches on 4mm. So the everyday sock I think called for like 44 stitches on 3.5, and I was going to change it for the foot, the foot to fit a little tighter, but I really just kind of liked the idea of them being big.
Like you could fit a socket, like you wear socks and put this over top, do you think, or not quite?
You could, you don't have to. It's more just like around the house, like dead of winter kind of stuff. You might want to slip into slippers to walk around in, but like they can, like you got slippers on, you don't want to tuck those under the blanket up on the couch. So have these on. It's like a slipper sock for when it's chilly and cold. Anyway. They were fun and fast, super fast.
They're very pretty. Do you have any other cast-ons?
No, that's everything.
Do you have any whips?
Yes. Guess they're basically all the same thing. So my whip is my other half of these socks. I haven't cast on the thick one, the second one of the thick one. And I haven't, so you have a third hoe. 3 hose.
You've got lots of hose.
3 hose. When we recorded last time, I hadn't started this color, so I was like somewhere like here. So I finished this one, and I've started that one.
Oh wow!
So I think I'm done the gusset decreases. Right, at it, done it.
Looks like at the third stripe you're done.
The third stripe, so yeah, I'm close.
Or maybe the one after it, like the gray is done. Looks like it's got one more decrease in there. Maybe. So that's fast. That's still fast though. Like for the 2 weeks, you've made
and
2
I think
socks and a half, right? Like that. Like that's almost it's a pretty decent amount of almost a full sock because you didn't have like that much of it done. Like you finished this and started that and did these 2.
Yeah.
They're so pretty. There are mini sets of those colors available on Leon Roxy's website. Mm-hmm. Well, there is now. There were quite a few put up for Leon Roxy's birthday update. So
yeah, they definitely were popular during the birthday update, but there was still some. So those are my whips. That's it. That's all.
All right. My whip was this. I keep thinking it's upside down. My shirt of fire and ice, which was supposed to be a test knit. Well, it is a test knit, except for I ran out of yarn. So I'm waiting for our order to come in so I can finish it. It's supposed to be done tomorrow. Sorry. I was going to seam the shoulders together because that's like the next step after finishing like the one more band across here is to seam the shoulders and stuff like that. But I didn't get around to it. I kind of wanted to just block this side first. What was that? Another needle or something. I kind of wanted to just block this side on its own and then block the other one for right?
Yeah.
So I kind of was like humming and hawing between doing that. So this one's the front, this is the back. I don't know, I'd only started a little bit of it, right? Like didn't have a ton of it done. So I did this in like I probably did it over the first weekend after we recorded. So it went by pretty quickly. So the yarn comes in, it shouldn't take me long to finish it. It's just one more band across and then sleeves for a couple rows.
Oh, okay.
And then seaming it together. So I'm excited to wear this for summer. I think it'll be fun.
It's really cute.
This is all the white that I had left. And no black. I made it just to the end. Did I make it to the end? I think I have 1, 2, 3. I have 2 rows left to go. Yeah, I was not smart and I did not buy all my yarn together. It's going to be a different time.
Oh, well.
Good thing it's stripy. Whatever.
It's not too far off.
I think that's my only whip.
It's your only whip?
What else? What other projects do I have? I didn't work on my Alpine Bloom. No, I didn't work on my Nordic Bloom, but I did finally pick a color for my contrast color.
Okay.
I changed it from the Ito to a solid Briggs color. And I didn't work on... I might have picked up my mystery shawl one, that green one with like the little kind of slits in it, right? And knit like 2 rows on it one day when I was waiting for Geo or something like that to do something or waiting to go somewhere.
Yeah.
And I have my socks carrying around, but I don't think I worked on them either. So mostly all the other stuff that you haven't seen yet. All right. Do you have any FOs?
Nope. Nope. When I said that's it, that's all, I'm done.
Okay. These ones were technically a cast on from a while ago, but I didn't want to show them.
Okay.
Look.
Oh my gosh. Why didn't you want to show them?
Because I wanted to see them when they're all done.
They weren't done.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Pam sent me a thing with Crocs. Told me I had to get Crocs because somebody had done like granny squares and then they had done like triangles over here and stuff like that. And she's like, you need to get Crocs and do this to them. So I bought Crocs. And then I didn't want to put holes in them. So then I bought these ones from Giant Tiger.
Oh, you have to put holes in it.
Yeah. So I put like, I went.
Punch all the way.
Yeah.
Around.
So I did like a pencil width between.
Yeah.
And I tried the square and I didn't like the square the way it fit.
Yeah.
So I did like a pentagon and then just added a couple like rows here to like keep going.
Mm-hmm.
So then after that, I just like slip stitched them on. So if you start here and go around and you get your whole.
Okay.
This is the second one. It's probably a little bit neater. Maybe not. Then yeah, I just slip stitch all the way around. I just have a couple. I have to figure out what to do with like my ends on the inside. How to weave them in. Like there's nothing on the inside to weave them into.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe if I push them back up, like inside here, and then weave them into like the green up here
there,
or something like that. So maybe that's what I'll do if they're long enough. But yeah, so this was supposed to be a practice so that I could do them on the green ones. But I like the green ones and I don't want to mess the green ones up. I like the color of the green that I have.
Yeah.
I'm just going to leave them in it. I really like these.
These are the crocheted ones and the other ones are just...
Yeah. But I really like them. I think they're super fun. I'm going to wear them all the time. I think they might even actually be fairly even where the things go. Like they're kind of off, maybe not. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It's kind of tricky to like... I wasn't paying super close attention to how I was doing it. Like some of them I would do like 2 things per space, and sometimes I did 3 just to kind of see how it fit around like the toe and stuff like that, so it would stretch across. Anyway, finally an FO. Okay, the rest of it is knit and roll. Knit and roll. So last time we rolled and we got really easy ones, right? So like I had to
twice.
Yeah. I got work on a whip while watching your favorite TV show. Easy peasy.
And I think my first one was the frog. It must have been.
I think that was your first one.
I think so too.
But what was your second one then? This one?
Finish your oldest whip, because I wouldn't have said that's easy and then let's roll again.
Yeah, so, yeah. So work on a whip while watching your favorite TV show. Definitely did that. I've been watching Breaking Bad again. I'm like almost done season 3. So there's 5 seasons. So it's just been on go, go, go.
All right.
And then cast on 3 new projects. Done.
All right. So I did not finish my oldest project. I did not pull out my oldest project. I did not do anything to do with my oldest project. I think when we first did this, I thought about it and I thought about pulling it out.
Yeah, you said you were going to maybe pull it out.
Yeah, I think I decided that I would consider my honey shawl as my oldest without getting into figuring out exactly which one's the oldest.
Wasn't the honey shawl the one the Andrew Mowry one that you could finish during her?
Yeah, that was why it worked out nicely too. But I didn't pull it out.
You could still do that. You could change your mind, or you could still pull it out. We don't have any consequences for not doing things. This is stupid. We need consequences. Otherwise, what's the point? All right. Did you frog a project?
Yeah, see here. Go. It needs work. I was gonna frog like 3 projects, and they can technically be considered frogged. Like I'm taking them off my whip list, but I haven't physically frogged any of them.
Like
this one, of course, is held double with mohair, so it's not like it's like super easy. But both of these yarns I would like to save, and actually I would like this shawl. I just messed it up. I almost swear. I just messed it up, so...
Your frog, like the way I frogged my batad shawl and then rescued. That? The one that I remember I finished like a couple rows of it from Stephen West with the welts.
Oh, yeah.
That was supposed to be frogged. But it was in the frog pile, but like wasn't frogged.
Sometimes is what I will do. Is like it's gonna get cut off, and that's...
My needles were off of it, right? It had no needles on it. But...
this was just sitting there, like, because I was gonna frog this before I ever landed on that.
Yeah.
And then there's a couple others. I think I mentioned them all last week when we rolled that.
I don't remember.
Well, there's that crocheted baby sweater that I don't even know where the project is, so it's considered frogged. And when I find it, then it will officially become frogged, and the yarn will go wherever it needs to go.
Hurry up!
And then I think you always talk me out of it every time I say I'm going to frog this one, the jigsaw shawl.
I know, frog it.
Yeah.
Make another one.
So I think last week, I didn't actually look at this before we start recording. I think I was at 20 whips last week. So if I consider those things frogged, that would bring me down to 17. But then I cast on 2 new ones. So
I thought I had your sheet. Oh, this is your sheet.
That brings me up to like 19. Finished.
My job's done. I round a ball.
My job is not done. I have another whole sized ball to love this. Anyway. So I think I'm at like 19 whips.
I'm at whatever whips I was at the beginning -1.
At the beginning of the year?
Yeah. Because I think I've only finished one thing off of my list, right? And everything else that I've done, I've cast on and finished.
That's a whip.
That was cast on now. Okay, so then I'd be at the same maybe.
Yeah. But everything else you've really just kind of finished as you've
most of them
done it. That's good.
Okay, so I have 3 cast-ons.
Oh yeah.
So one of my cast-ons.
Oh my goodness gracious.
I made another one to match my shoes. And it's a really good match. Look how close that is.
It looks awesome.
Like, look at that. You can't even see it. Look at the screen. You can't even see it.
Why aren't you doing those little crochet granny square socks?
Because I don't want to do that. It takes way longer. Do you know how long it takes me? 2 days to do this. It takes me 2 nights.
Little crochet granny squares.
Anyway, now I have to go through all my shoes that have multiple colors in them and make... Oh, guys. I have to make matching ones. Everything's gonna be matchy. I'm only gonna wear black or navy or like a solid color all summer, and I'm just gonna wear collars and...
You're gonna wear wool collars all summer.
No, that one I'm gonna make out of cotton. Okay. Anyway, that's another one that's finished, and I just needs to be like steamed a little bit.
The colors look awesome.
I think it was super fun. Oh, and I did this one a little differently. I did a zigzag join. Because I liked it has that little wavy sort of thing on the shoe.
Yeah.
So I did like a zigzag join there. So, a little different. Also, I ran out of yarn. I ran out of the white. And thankfully, I had just enough white at home. Like I had the tiny little ball of white to be able to finish. I think I was like...
Of a different yarn? Or
no, the same one. It was the basic, not quite white from Basics, Leo and Roxy Basics that you had given me, and I was short by like half of a square or something like that on there.
Yeah.
Or it might have been one of the triangles. No, the triangles go on the inside.
What's
anyway,
the black?
The black is the Katya United sock that we had, those little balls.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Now it is quite a bit thicker than basics, but like I'm not whatever.
From your stash.
Yeah. And I actually I think I ran out of that because what I wanted to do was black all the way around, like down here, and was just gonna have pink at the top.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't have enough, and I didn't have any more. Actually, I didn't look for more. And then the pink is the Yawwal sock that we have. What is it called? Is it just whatever we only have one kind of it. So, and it has the reinforcement threads inside. It's the perfect match to my shoes.
Lang Yawwal.
Yeah. So that was one cast on. 2 cast on.
Oh my goodness gracious. Oh.
Gnome bits.
Okay, that's what it is. I'm like, why we got going on?
So I have not even finished Clue 1 because I didn't have stuffing at home. I bought stuffing now, so now I have it. Feel that stuff. It feels so soft. Don't touch it. You don't like it. It's like,
that doesn't feel too bad.
No, it feels really silky. I was stuck on the nose because I hadn't I didn't have
a big nose
filling to put in there. So it's been sitting on here probably since like the first weekend too. I probably cast this on that weekend. So I've got a lot of catching up to do for the Professor Fun Guy Mystery Gnome Knit Along.
I was going to do that one.
We're at the 15th, so we're Clue 5 today. Clue 6 comes out on the 17th. And
only 2 days apart between clues?
Some of them, yeah, it was like 2, 4, 9, 11, 15, 17. And it says April 30th is the last day to enter for prizes in the Year of Gnome April thread, right? Yeah, because you have to finish it within the month.
Yeah.
And then there's last day to enter it for the mystery make along, and then prizes are announced. So I better get crack-a-lackin' on this. But little gnomey pieces. Hey, that looks kind of the same. Little, I'm assuming I haven't done its arms. And I think that there might be one more piece to do other than arms after the nose. So I'm using one of Pam's Firefly Haven fiber mini sets that she had put together for the mystery knit along. One of her project bags. My pocket for my granny square pants that never worked out. Last cast on.
She took the knit and roll game seriously this week, guys.
I already had plans to cast on 3 things, like before I even rolled on that.
I cast on 2 things. I should have rolled on that.
Yep.
And had I started the mystery gnome that I bought the pattern for, then that could have been.
Okay, then we should have like some kind of points or prizes for this so that if you do yours, whatever, but you get bonus points, I guess, for doing the other person's as well. Like you have to finish yours, but you get bonus points for finishing the others, and there's some kind of consequence. I think we talked about for something, if you didn't finish it, then the other person gets to frog something of yours, or you get to pick something that gets frogged or something. I think we said that first.
That's just cruel.
I know, but you were excited to do that for mine.
That's cool.
But some kind of like consequence for not finishing your own, and bonuses if you also do the other person's thing. So we'll have to think of, maybe if you guys have suggestions as to what.
We can think of that when we roll for this week. So we'll
see what
comes up.
This is the Alpine shawl for the knit along that started at the beginning of the month, and I'm just starting now, so whatever. But I got so far.
Sorry, she didn't describe that very well. The Alpine shawl knit along. It's a Malabrigo knit along. We have kits for it here at the store. It started at the beginning of April, and she's just starting it now, we're recording on the 15th.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
And it looks like she spent a whole 5 minutes getting that going.
I had to do it twice because I made a mistake doing it. And I don't know if I should go down. I mean, it's a shawl, so whatever. It says to do 4mm needles.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm a loose knitter, so I was going to, but we're also going, like, you're knitting on both sides. But for this pattern, you're actually knitting on both sides. Like, if I was purling on the other side, I think it wouldn't be so bad. Like, my tension wouldn't be so bad, maybe. So I don't know if I should go down. I just didn't want to go down a needle size. I'll probably go down to 3.5 if I do it, right?
Yeah.
Because it feels loose and airy, right? Like,
and it is a super wash, so it will.
So I might have to go down.
Pam's is coming along nice. It's nice you can see a little bit more of the pattern.
Yeah, I've only done like 2 repeats of the B, what's it called? The B stitch section. And I'm not going to follow like the samples pattern. I'm just going to do however I want. So you can repeat the B stitch pattern as many times as you want, and then go to I think it's stockinette for the alpaca part. So yes, there are kits in the store with Malabrigo and Blue Sky Fibers Prairie. Yeah. So this is the kit called Jillian. And then there's all a couple other ones and stuff like that. So they're all up on the website. If you want to, you can join along Malabrigo's. If you sign up for their knit along before the end of the month, you can actually get the pattern for free. Otherwise, it's paid on Ravelry. So I think they might even have a link on their thing, but we have a link on our site, like on the listing, the kit listing, for you to be able to click and sign up for the knit along to get the pattern. They have a calendar of what they're doing. They have a couple like Zoom meetings, I guess, is what they would be called for it. I think this is it. Trying to do it quietly. So there's a live Zoom pattern support on the 16th, which you guys will miss because you won't see this till probably the 19th or the 20th. But there are giveaways and stuff like that each week. So
like every Wednesday's the live Zoom.
Yeah. So there's giveaways each week, and then there's a final giveaway at the end, like at the beginning of May. So if you download the pattern,
if you're a quick knitter, you might still be able to get in on those prizes.
Yeah, and I don't know if the prizes, I have obviously
you have to be not completely finish it.
Yeah, like it doesn't say anything, maybe for the final one, but for these ones, you probably just have to be participating in Ravelry or something like that. There's a bunch of links on their patterns for like to go to Ravelry and what all the different things that they have going on. So lots of time to still kind of join in on that. And these kits would also make the Snuggles Real kit. It'd be really nice.
Snuggles Real Cowl.
Yeah. So yeah, they have a Ravelry official thread, a Facebook Malabrigo KAL group. There's video tutorials, and then there's weekly Zoom meetings. So that's all in the pattern on one of the pages. And we have some color kits that they had suggested, and some that we made. Anyway, that is my 3rd cast on. All right.
So did I like completely fail?
You didn't frog a project, and you didn't finish your oldest whip.
But I think the choosing ones to frog counts. Oh, well. Okay, maybe not. Whatever. I don't care. Let's roll.
Okay, go for it. Oh, I don't know where they go. 3 and 6.
Ugh. So this one doesn't really apply to me, so I don't know if I should just roll again. I'm not circling it. It says finish a project that only needs weaving in ends. My projects that only need ends woven in are already considered finished. So
yeah, same with mine.
That doesn't work for me. I'm rolling again.
I should have scratched that one out. Nope.
5 and 2.
That's so stupid.
Done. Can you take a picture of one of my
No, I'm not doing it. You have to do it. It's all you. Post a whip photo on social media.
That is, you said that's so stupid because it's so easy.
Yeah.
I post like on my social media like 3 times a year.
Yeah. The last time you posted, I sent you the picture and said, post this.
Yes.
You said it in the thing, Jillian. I'm only posting this because Jillian made me.
Yeah. So it is harder for me. So it's.
That's true. We'll see if she remembers and actually does it.
I will do it right now. Well, not right now. I don't even have my phone. So. Can I borrow your phone?
Okay, so this is your color?
Yes.
And this is what we're doing?
Yes.
Because somehow I messed them up. I redid the thing and then still messed it up. Okay.
All right, your turn.
Oh my goodness. 3 and 3. Swap a whip with a friend. Oh, crap.
Do you have to have a friend willing to give you one of their whips?
I know.
Or do you just, if somebody's just willing to take one of yours, does that count? What kind of projects you got going on?
No, I'm not giving you one that I'm working on. You can have one of the ones that are sitting at home not being touched. Does that mean you're offering to swap a whip?
We do not have the same gauge at all.
I'm not going to have the same gauge as anybody. We're going to have to switch our needle sizes to get the same gauge.
I don't even know how you go about
I'm going
this.
to swap your whip.
Nope.
I want these.
Nope.
I want these. I want to swap.
It's one of my fastest figuring weight socks ever because it was so much fun.
Yep. Oh, man. Okay, where did my gut thing go? 3 and 3? Swap a whip with a friend.
Good luck with that one.
Any friends out there want to swap a whip with me? Best way to do it is to look on Ravelry and see what whips I have. I don't have any of my new stuff up there. I need to just sit and do that like one day and actually update it. Swap a whip with a friend.
I feel like we need to do 2.
No, I'm not doing that's hard. Okay, this is episode 7.
You want to finish my thrum mittens?
Oh, I do like the thrum mittens. Post a whip on social media.
There's not a pattern for them. So
good. Cool. Challenge. Swap a whip with a friend. How am I gonna do this?
I don't know.
I'm gonna go to Ravelry and look at all my friends on Ravelry that I'm friends with and look at their whip projects and then be like, hey, do you want to swap me this for this?
Good luck with that.
Yeah.
I just have to take a picture and post it on social media, so.
It doesn't say I have to work on it. It just says you have to swap the whip.
Yes, go steal a friend's whip and just hold it hostage, because once you have it, you'll have...
Well, they get one of mine. I have to swap it, so they get one of mine and I get one of theirs, and that's it. Done. Doesn't have to be worked on.
Sure. Well, we could do that easily. Just choose one of the ones neither one of us care about. Swapped.
I'm gonna look at Angie's stuff and see what Angie's got. She might swap with me. She might. I know what Pam's got going on. She's got lots. She does have a lot. Oh, she's almost done her Alpine. I'll swap my Alpine for her Alpine. I'll just tell her it's a work thing and she has to do it. Sorry, I rolled. Had to do it with a work friend.
Good luck with that. All right, I'm starting to yawn.
That will be interesting to see what happens with that, I guess. In the shop, I guess. So, well, I don't know what day this comes out, but we'll be closed Friday for Good Friday. We'll be open Saturday. And then, I guess that's not this weekend. Next weekend is LYS Day.
Nice.
So LYS Day on the 26th of April. So we'll have stuff going on here. And then it's also our flock together at the hotel. in classes and stuff like that. So there's a couple spots left for basket making. If you're interested in that, I would sign up sooner rather than later. And same with the rug hooking punch needle class. A couple spots left for that. So if you're waiting, I wouldn't wait too much longer. So both of those are going to be fun to do. I don't think there's anything else. There's a couple classes, so take a look at classes online. Yeah. We added a couple new crochet ones, and I think another knitting one because people were, maybe not a knitting one, but crochet ones because people were asking. Anything else going on?
I don't think so. I think
we had Leo and Roxy's birthday last weekend.
Yeah. I can't see the ones behind us. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. What we didn't do at the beginning was introduce ourselves.
Oh. Hi, I'm Jillian.
Hi, I'm Jillian. And we didn't say what we're wearing.
Oh, I'm wearing a sweater.
Is it the Ginny cardigan?
I think it is.
You have a pocket. I was right.
Ginny cardigan by Suzanne Summer.
So knits.
It's a DK weight pattern. This is in Leon Roxy BFL DK. Yep. I could even name colors. That was way too confident.
Do it.
Barbie Girl is this aqua color. Tranquil. Don't Talk to Me. And then this one is the one that as soon as I said it left my brain. Well Balanced.
Good job.
Got it. Done.
Yeah. It goes this way in the order she said them. So there are still I don't know what the number of schemes are that you need for each thing, but there are quite a few left of some of them. So
those are on Leo and Roxy's website. Yes. They were down here for the birthday party, but they will be well, they might come into stock here eventually, but right now they're up on Leo and Roxy's website.
I am wearing an As If tee. I can't. By Knit Shay. I think that's still their name on Instagram. I don't. Part of me thinks that they changed their name, but Intarsia done here. Well, this one I didn't do Intarsia, and I didn't do the sleeves because I just left them with the mohair at the top. But I have, I think, 7 of the As If tees. It's one of those ones that I got obsessed with when I was making it. So,
yeah. You made one for me.
Yep. That I did. You don't wear.
No, I don't.
Oh man, swap a book with a friend.
All right, I'm done. Bye.
Okay. Bye.